Sylvia, don't start laughing, Sylvia. No, that wasn't funny. So, take three. So,
I was
welcome to.
behaving.
We were all
Okay.
behaving. So, welcome to New Flash. No, we finished Dreams of Flash, and we're starting a new campaign now. Um, that's not behaving, Sylvia. So we're starting a new story that will basically go over some of the plot hooks from the second edition of New Flash that everyone knows it's already out, so you can get it. It's a 650 something book. We've advertised a lot already, so basically, mainly it will be around the holographic tour and the Shadow War, and it will take us to different locations, and we'll have opportunity to play stuff from things like All Bets Are Off and Sylvia's upcoming Christmas scenario that may or may not have some relation with the Die Art. Uh, and that's it. Most of the cast will is coming from Dreams of Flash, and we'll still pick up some loose ends. And we have a new character, Truku, who is a forensic specialist. Did I pronounce it correctly?
You did indeed. Truku Khan, a
Okay.
Asian Chinese gentleman, age
Okay.
40, a bit of a blowhard, has his own code of morality, but it's immoral. If it benefits Truku, he is game for it, but it's very expensive to hire.
Very well. And is also bio-augmented, correct?
Yes, correct.
Correct. So the rest of the cast is already known: Mr. Frisbee, Mr. O'Malley, Miss Steele, and Mr. Franklin, Casper Franklin. We also had the opportunity to level up the characters a bit, and that's it. So we will start now. In the end of Dreams of Flash, basically, Dr. Perez died dramatically after trying to kill Valérie Crevier, and he was shot by Marcus Frisbee and didn't survive his wounds. Sadly, everyone was deeply sad by that event. And we will start a couple of days after that, unless any of your characters had something that they really wanted to do.
No.
We can start a few days after that. Casper, after those events, what was your character looking into? What did you do in the following days?
I had taken that painting. I guess I'm probably spending most of my time trying to figure out the Zoya situation, like if she's okay.
Yes.
And then other than that, just sort of rebuilding my pipeline and, ingratiating myself to my new Zone Sec allies or erstwhile allies, hoping that I can use that to kind of get some cover for my operations and maybe make it a mutually beneficial arrangement.
Okay. So basically you were doing that. O'Malley and Frisbee, basically the case was closed. Perez took the fall for what was happening, so he was the one that had procured
Yeah, but he was like a scapegoat. In this.
Yes, maybe. That's a possibility. But there was footage that finally, after his computer systems were cracked open, there was the footage that you all found. So basically, it was in all incriminating enough. And there was quite a bit of pressure from Bergen Corporation to close the matters. So you had your guy. He was dead. Everything was wrapped neatly. Bergen Corporations, you heard that Moira, you got a press release from Bergen Corporation where they basically disavowed the actions of Perez. They basically were claimed that he became a little bit unstable after the death of his mentor.
Did they give me an exclusive for the story?
Yes.
Okay.
You have an interview scheduled. You have an interview with Valerie.
So I know
but
that I know what really happened, but I'm gonna keep my mouth shut because I don't want the psychotic AI to kill me.
well, you are assuming that the AI is psychotic. That's
Of course, she is.
depends on the definition of psychotic. Oh, so basically the press release disavowed Perez, and there were undisclosed, but large compensations paid to the victims of Perez. There were a few, not that many actually, but there were some compensations paid, and the case was closed. Clayton Reed was satisfied also from his part, because the main thing from his point of view was to basically contain the technology, and it was destroyed, so it's contained. So it's contained. The guy from I have his name, but no point in wasting time looking him up. The scientist from Burroughs Tech that had given the prototype is still arrested, but there are some lawyers already making sure that he will be released soon. You don't know what will happen to him. And there is another one in jail, which is the guy from the pharmaceutical distributor who organized the theft of the drugs and other pharmaceuticals. And there are also some very low level Ishiwakai guys also in custody. Basically, that's the aftermath of those events. So Moira, you basically have exclusive to the story. So you have some interviews, and basically they will give you access to the direction to Valérie Prévier. She will talk to you and give you an exclusive and you can interview other employees if you want. Paki,
I also want to interview Medea because that could be interesting.
Yeah. Okay, Paki. This is like those slides in the end of a movie where they are telling what happened in the. So basically, Paki continued in his position. He got a raise. You're not sure if it was by whose initiative, but you suspect that Medea
now he's
something
fixing.
to do.
Now he's fixing also monitors aside from printers.
Yes, yes. Basically, all ended well on his part.
Yeah.
Casper is still here, so no need to give him a send off. Kerning, Kerning is doing some low end research jobs for ZoneSec for now. So Passy eventually, eventually in the next few days. I'm on. Those are characters that I'm just sending off in a different direction. Fassi, after a week or so, will be released from hospital, and she actually was invited back to. She will be invited back to Bergen to the IT department. She'll actually have a promotion, and they will have to. They are looking for a new head of the department, but for now, they don't have a new department head yet. And I think that's it with those characters. Casper. After that episode with Zoya, she seemed okay. In the next few days, she kind of dismissed it, but you can press it if you want. And Marcus Reed was very impressed in how you handled the situation. Basically, you are basically almost single-handedly credited with all things because of your performance with the issue Akai, and then you were credited with saving Valerie Crevier's life when Perez was attempted to shoot her. So your quick reactions saved her. So overall, is very impressed with you. So he basically said the training wheels are off, so you'll have some more autonomy now. So to take point in any next operations that will be assigned to. So that's the aftermath of those events. Okay. Anything any of you wants to get done to get us started?
Mm,
No.
no.
Moira, you wanted some interviews, something? We can.
Yes, but I don't have to role play it. I just want to make sure that I get my interview and that I'm well paid for my exclusive.
Yes, you get a bonus because you finally finished the report that you were doing about corporate espionage and things like that. It wasn't exactly what they were expecting in the beginning, but it was good. So that's all that matters. You had a very friendly interview with Valérie. She basically answered all your questions, and the story was this: the responsibility was placed on Dr. Perez, the scientist that goes rogue after the death of his mentor. And Burrowstack also officially made a statement that that project was closed, and that's it. You also had an interview with Medea. Nothing new from there.
That's just for fluff.
Yes, her normal stuff.
Yes.
You could also interview Paquet if you wanted. That's for for the social section, like a photograph of Paki and the computer screen with Madeira.
Yeah, with arms around the screen. Yeah.
Yeah. That's the human interest angle of the
Yeah.
story. And shortly after your reportage was published, there was another journalist that did a piece of inter AI human relationships, the future, and things like that. So it's for a couple of days it was a trending topic. And people were remembering that there were actually some movies made about it in the 20th century, 21st century, in the early. Yes, it's not that long ago. You're just
Yeah.
30 years in the future. Okay, 30 years ago, something there were. It was also a trendy
It's a
topic.
classic. It was a
It's a
classic.
classic. It's
Yeah.
it's a classic. And that's it. So from your part, that's it. So let me pick up some things here. Okay. A few days later, who was involved, remind me, in the Ishiwakai business? It was
Casper?
Marcos, Casper,
Paki.
O'Malley, Moira, not Moira, Borges, and
Gorno.
Gorno, yes. But it won't be all those guys here. Let's stick to one character, so no need to confuse. Frisbee, O'Malley, and Franklin. 3-4 days after we ended last session, you three received, well, you don't know that all of you are receiving this message, but you all received this message, and it's an invitation. It's an invitation to the what's the name of the hotel? The Mandarin Hotel. By Mr. Peng. Blah blah blah. Mr. Peng, it's a pleasure to invite you to a small gathering at a small meeting at the.
This name is not the name. This is not the dragon, right?
Yes, this is the
yes,
this
it's
the
is
dragon.
Mr. Peng in some circles is known as the
the dragon.
Yeah.
Yes, yes. So all you three receive this this invitation for the following day.
It's a formal event, party, what?
No, it's like an informal gathering. It's written there that it's like a private meeting with a few friends. And there's a time, and it's in the Mandarin Plaza.
No,
It's in the end of the afternoon, so nothing very.
Now
very
he's
weird.
tried to buy me off like he did my boss. So
Suspicious O'Malley.
yeah,
It's all the nut
caffeine.
kicker.
Yeah, it's all the
making you
caffeine.
paranoid.
Yeah.
It's making you paranoid. Truco. Do you know any of the other characters?
I think
Any of
I would have-
the other characters? Do you know Truco?
Is what is a PI or what was?
basically a PI. That's how you guys would probably have heard of him, possibly.
Okay, let's assume that Moira let's assume that Moira is listening.
Yes,
And
I
let's-
am. I am.
And let's assume that Moira has crossed paths with Truco on some occasions. Maybe even your editor has given you some budget at some point to hire Truco for some investigation. So you and Truco actually know each other well. So you collaborate. You can collaborate on occasions. And I want to get the party together, so I will force you to be together if it's needed. Moira, you get. We are 4 days after the just to establish a timeline. We're 4 days after the Perez died, so those 3 received that invitation for the next day, and you receive a tip. You get you have some informants and people that usually send you tips from some in police and other contacts. They send you tips, and you get a tip that there is like a weird, a strange. There were some killings in strange circumstances in the Medina quarter.
Aren't there always?
In strange circumstances.
Okay.
And the Medina quarter, not the Bidonville or those places. So something weird going on in you get that tip. There's some movement, some police movement and things going on there. So it's hot information. And Mr. Truco, you're the forensics guy.
Yeah.
You get a call. You get a call from let me get a name here. You get a call from let me get someone here. Just a second, please.
No problem.
Okay, you get a call from Dr. Mena Ayush, which is the head of the criminal science division of ZoneSec.
Okay.
Truco, you've worked with her sometimes. As you said, you are kind of on retainer. You sometimes they call upon you to consult on some stuff. So she calls you and she says, we have a situation that I would like you to look at. I have an agent at a crime scene right now, and he's having some trouble with what he's seeing. I want a more experienced look if you can head there now.
No problem. Whereabouts am I headed?
Whereabouts? She sends you a location on the map. It's in the Medina quarter.
No problem. Right, I get myself in my. I'll have some sort of car or motor. Probably a car. Some description.
Okay.
And get myself there.
Okay. You two arrive. You and Moira arrive more or less at the same time, and you actually see each other when you are arriving. So, Truco, you see the journalist, Moira, you see Truco arriving at the scene. It's an alley. So the Medina Quarter is this kind of has lots of very small streets. It's the oldest part of of town, dating actually a few centuries back. So it's very small, a kind of a labyrinth of small streets, older buildings. It's like the historical area of the city. And it's a small alley, and that it has been cordoned off by some patrolmen. There are some you see some police, some patrol guys. You see what appear to be some tech guys, and from afar you can't see exactly what they're looking for, but something is they're examining. They're looking at something in the end of the alley. You approach, and basically you are facing each other in front of the line.
What was I told? So just strange
got-
circumstances, but nothing else.
You got a tip that it's something weird,
Okay.
something weird.
Okay, I'm gonna say hi to hello, Mr. K.
Oh, hello. Good to see you.
So what you're doing around here?
I've just been called in to a meeting. It's funny that you should be here. I was unaware who would be arriving, but it seems that I'm in the right place.
Yes, I would say so.
I'm meeting up with your team, I do believe. I've done a little bit of research and I've been sent some details, but maybe you can fill me in on what I've missed.
Well, I'm actually at this moment is Moira thinking that she's gonna use Truco to fill her in, because I'm just a
Maybe.
journalist.
O'Malley.
Yeah. Yes.
You receive a message from Reed.
Hmm.
Written text message. It's a location, and it says I don't know if Frisbee is listening. I hope Frisbee is listening as well. If Frisbee is listening, Frisbee also receives this message. Sorry, message from Reed. Location,
Mhm.
and it says there is a crime scene. Go there, take over the investigation. You will understand when you arrive.
What the hell do a hacker needs to be on a crime scene?
Well, you're not just an hacker. You're a special operative. So
Yeah. Okay. So he also O'Malley knows that Frisbee is called, or the message it was only for him.
If you are in the same room, you will notice, or in the same whereabouts, you'll notice that both of you got a message exactly at the same time.
Okay, so I'll just go to Frisbee and ask if he received the same message as I.
Olá!
Hola!
Yes, I did.
What?
Yes, I received. Yes, that's the same thing. I did. Yes.
Okay, so let's go.
Let's go.
Now I'm thinking if I how shamelessly I want to force Casper into this situation. Casper, are you there?
I am indeed.
Casper could
So,
be the.
I mean, I'm not necessarily at the crime scene.
Yes.
Yeah,
So
Casper
you
could be the
committed the
victim.
crimes.
No,
I'm in the middle of the chalk circle.
Yeah.
Hopefully you are not there yet, because if you are, well, it's basically police and the victim, so you're not police. But let's shamelessly plug you into this. Where would you be in early evening?
Early evening, I'm probably hanging out at some hotel doing, making contacts, selling a product if people are in the mood yet.
You get a phone call.
Okay, I'll pick it up. Go for Franklin.
On the other side, kind of, I'm not going to role play it, but a completely distressed and slightly incoherent voice. After a few seconds, you kind of start to understand. It's one of the guys that work for you, one of your one of the guys that kind of delivers some product and does some small tasks for you. Is calling you. Give me 2 names of two people that work for you.
Let's say Roberto and Avril.
And what?
Avril. Avril.
Okay. Is Avril a guy or
up to you? Up to you.
Sorry?
Up to you. It's a female name.
Yes, that's why. Okay, so it's Avril. Avril is completely distressed, crying, nervous, incoherent, and she's saying, "It got Roberto. It got Roberto."
It? Well, calm down. What's? Just tell me what you know.
We were talking to the she gives you a name. You know that it's some zone sec patrol guy that's kind of friendly to their business. And we were meeting with that guy, and it got them. She starts shouting, "It got them!" She's like
where are
very
you?
hysterical.
Where are you? Are you safe? Do you need me to come get you?
She says, "I'm going away. I can't stay here. I can't stay here. Sorry, frankly."
Oh, get yourself safe. Get yourself calm. We'll talk later. Where is Roberto?
She says, "I'll send you a location," and hangs up. And you get a location on your phone.
I will head in that direction, being real cognizant. If there is such a thing as a police scanner, I'm gonna be listening for traffic to see if there's anything.
3 points if you guess where the location is.
Yeah, I assume it's where Frisbee and O'Malley are going.
Yes, it's in the Medina quarter.
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
And I will head that direction.
And this, ladies and gentlemen, is how you put a party together. So
I will probably, on my way there, I'll make an attempt to get my personal assistant to contact Roberto. I'm assuming that goes to a dead man's phone somewhere in an alley. So.
Yeah, after a few minutes, the assistant reports back to you that Roberto is not picking up.
His Apple Watch is like, his heartbeat has stopped 23 minutes ago. Oh, thanks.
Well, it doesn't give you that much information. you unless you make a habit of having your employees like biotagged or something like that. If not, it doesn't give you that information. It's just that that is not responding. So the Medina quarter is in the northwest edge of the city, on the seaside. So it's facing the city. It's the historical part of old Tangier, which still exists. And it's basically a touristic area. So, well, not just touristic. There are some black clinics and some unsavory characters in
Is
this
this where
area.
the docks are located as well?
No, the docks are completely to the other side of the city. The docks are on the northeast.
Gotcha.
Actually, the docks are outside of the city proper. They are further northeast along the coastline. But actually, you know that here is where the Ishiwakai headquarters is located. So it makes you a little bit uneasy to come into this area. The Ishiwakai gather in a place called the Watanabe Tea House. Anyway, after some minutes, you arrive to an alley, policed as I described, and you see someone familiar. You see Moira Steele talking to this guy with no bandages. We restarted the recording, so no one will understand this. Talking to some guy with no bandages. By the way, describe Mr. Truco
Well, I'll
No.
do better than that.
carefully.
That's pretty much what you're dealing with. Did you see that?
Oh, wow.
What?
I'm surprised. I'm
the-
surprised that the Federation has allowed a Klingon to
Yeah.
get to Earth. Yeah, I'm going to give him a look as I walk up. Like, oh, wow.
So Truco, by the way, Truco has BioWare where he can shift his
Yeah.
appearance, right? Yeah,
Yeah.
okay. So you have that's the guy you are seeing.
That's the guy we're looking at the moment, yeah.
So he's obviously some nouveau mod BioWare guy. So probably not your cultural scene, but
He's
I'll walk up to Myra first then and say, kind of interesting to see you here. What's going on? Do you know?
I'm not sure yet. I just know that somebody was killed in unusual circumstances.
And your friend here? And I'll extend my hand.
Mr. Truco is a private eye and a forensic expert. I've worked with him in some occasions.
So,
So
pleasure
if
to
he's
meet
here, this probably is Mitty.
I'm guessing I'm pleased to meet you, but I think my services are going to be needed if there's been some sort of trouble here.
I'm afraid I may be involved in the trouble. A friend of mine was here, and I'm afraid since I'm not able to contact him, he may be a victim of something.
at this point, Frisbee and O'Malley are arriving.
Oh crap! Yeah, that just cements to me that Roberto is in a lot of more trouble than I thought.
So Frisbee and O'Malley, I'm assuming that you came together in the same transportation.
Yeah.
Actually, the car would not come to this alley. This is a narrow alley, so you left your vehicle a few streets away, and you made a turn to this alley, and you two see Moira, Casper, and a guy. O'Malley might have seen him because he's in zone sec for longer. Might have seen him.
Yeah, probably I know of him.
In some corridor, yes. But,
Yeah.
And the three of them are talking on the outside of a police line. And then there's the alley, and there's a couple of patrol officers and some. And there's something happening in the end of the alley, but you're in the entrance to the alley, and it's getting darker. It's getting
Okay,
darker.
I'm going to say hi to them. Ah, Miss Steele. Good evening.
Hello. Is it
Cass,
evening?
it's
Mally?
getting dark, so I'm assuming.
Well,
it's
Yes,
good
yes.
to good to see you here, guys.
Casper, how are you, man?
I'm doing well. How are you, O'Malley?
Yeah, getting by. Hey, Truco, not seeing you for a while.
In a long time, my friend. I've
Oh,
have
yeah?
had many decorations since.
Nut kicker? And I'll throw you one.
For the old times.
Yeah.
We should have some encumbrance rules because you carry too much of those.
I have a sport billy bag, you know,
Yes.
a bag of holding.
Just full
So
of
what's going on here?
Someone died?
In
Well,
strange circumstances.
you are all still on the outside of the police line, so you don't know yet.
I hope
So,
not, but possibly.
Can I go with you, gentlemen? Our last collaboration was, well, it wasn't that bad, right? Last time we worked together.
Yeah, as far I remember.
I did end up painting the Zonsek in a good light, in spite of you trying to kill me.
Everybody's
Hey,
survived, so
if you want to try, if you want you to be dead, you will be dead.
it can still happen, maybe.
I think he was actually trying to be friendly.
Yeah,
But,
yeah.
There came out
but
the threat.
yes, but he's so melee, so not exactly the most suave guy in the world.
Casper, do you have a recording of your friend's message or the conversation?
I do not, but it was from one of his friends. I've only gotten his voicemail since I tried contacting him.
But it was someone you knew that died?
Yeah, they are people within my circle of friends, let's say. And one of them said that they were meeting with a zone sec, a patrolman, and something got them.
Something.
It was something, not someone. So I maybe a drone or something. I don't know. I guess we should find out. But I'm guessing that one of your guys and one of my guys might be injured in there. So I guess no time like the present, if you don't mind me tagging along.
Okay, let's go then.
Yeah, but looks like we better get on it then. It's a matter of urgency.
I'll start. I'll start flashing the badge. Zone sec.
O'Malley likes to do that. It's one of his free actions.
When you
Coming through. Zone sec.
when you get a research role or something, or
Wait. Miguel, we'll need some forensics rules.
Okay.
Forensic rules, which are included in Wretched New Flash Second Edition.
Page 650 something.
Yes.
77, 75.
I nearly picked up my first edition book. I'm so stupid. So I haven't got those rules.
Yes.
But the first here, it'll cut through the.
So they open up the line for you, and you all go through. So there are 3 or 4 patrol guys basically guarding the entrance to the alley. And as you walk down the alley, it's still short walk. It's maybe 10 meters, 15 meters, 20 meters. You don't know exactly. It's getting dark. But as you approach, suddenly you see there is a lot of blood sprayed on the walls of the alleys, and there's a container there. There's big sprays of blood.
I'll start pulling out some test tubes, perhaps to analyze it. I've got a kit of some description.
Well, Miguel will handle.
Can
the
I
forensic
discreetly
tools.
take some pictures with my well, I have a camera in my eye, so I guess I can take pictures without them knowing I'm taking them.
You are just blinking a lot.
Yes.
Blink, 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 blink.
And there are two guys. You
Police
recognize
officers?
you recognize as like criminal science guys.
Oh, it's the Socko team. Do I know any of those?
Yeah, you recognize one of the guys. And there's also another senior patrol officer.
I start asking them a few questions. What time did they get on the scene here?
You didn't even see what is there. Wait a second. And they are kind of looking at what appear to be some maybe bodies laying around.
How many bodies?
You see maybe three, and I say maybe because it's not exactly understandable at once.
Okay.
And what do you see as you approach? You see what appear to be three bodies, but they are completely ravaged. It's a good term. The faces seem to have been like mauled by some animal. One of the heads, the face was completely ripped off. On the other body, the throat is like completely open from the throat down to the belly, and there are like organs sticking out. O'Malley saying, "Oh yes,
yeah, Sicilian necktie. Yes, I know this one."
And like what appear to be very deep cuts, maybe like an animal claws. This is just you don't know exactly what it was, and so there are parts of body, organs, basically all over the floor, blood everywhere. It's like someone put some bodies in a blender and left a few bits. And it's like a horrific scene. Miguel, what should we do in terms of rules? There's like reaction rule, fear rules, or something, right?
Yeah, fear rules probably.
Throw up rolls?
Checks, isn't it?
Something like that, yes.
That's in the core book, right?
Yeah.
It would be wit saving throws of some description.
Yeah. All of you do some with saving rolls.
I failed mine.
I'm fearless, so I don't think I think I have.
Okay.
It's a +3. I'm
Yes.
fearless as well. Yeah.
It's only
I
me.
rolled,
How
I
ironic.
rolled a 14.
I had 16.
Yes, in this case it has to be under.
Ah, okay.
Because-
Then I'm not
because it-
okay.
Wit?
If you're fearless, you get.
Oh, but I have okay, but I have a bonus, so I passed. I had a 12, but because I want to roll under, my bonus is negative, so I'm under.
Okay, so
Me too. Yeah. So I guess it's a -3. Yeah.
Yeah.
who didn't pass?
Me.
I passed also.
I rolled an 18, so I guess I've been sick.
Okay, so roll a d12.
So the forensic expert.
The
Yes.
forensic expert is the one who loses it. How ironic.
Yes. 4?
Yep.
Okay, so the sight somehow gets to you, and you have to step back. You have
Yeah.
to step away and walk away. You can't you can't control it. You stumble back and step back from the scene. So all the rest of you remained. Truku kind of was very perturbed by the
Yeah. I'm
by
guessing
what he saw.
I am throwing my guts up.
The maybe probably the senior guy at the scene, which is at the criminal tech guy, looks at you, looks at Truku, stumbling away, and he says, "Yes, this is not easy to look at."
O'Malley is starting to see if there is any cameras on the area where where he came from with Frisbee. If there were any cameras on even here in the alley.
You look around, but here in the alley, there is no. There are some cameras on the surrounding streets, but here specifically in the alley, no.
And I pass some of my equipment over to the Socko guys and say, "Here, take
For a couple of rounds, you're just
fair enough."
you're
And
out,
if you're a forensics guy, chances are that what's wrong is this is reminding you of something you've already seen. You know, like less.
No, this doesn't remind you
Like
of anything
something,
you've seen.
like something I haven't seen. I think that's
No, you haven't seen this before.
anything like
So Casper, you have no idea if Roberto is one of them.
Yeah.
The bodies are kind of mangled beyond recognition. Maybe if he had something. Okay, you identify.
I will call his number again and see if I hear a phone.
Yes. Okay, so you call him again, and you hear a beep that is coming from what appears to be a pocket, maybe his leg. Anyway, there's a phone there somewhere.
Yeah, I'll hang that up and kind of indicate that direction. Like, I think that's my guy.
So you found Roberto.
Okay, I'll ask for gloves to go through the bodies to retrieve their phones or computers to start analyzing if they catch anything by any chance.
Okay, so you you step around the puddles of blood.
try not to smudge my new Nikes. So
yes, and
yeah, maybe have some crime
Can I
scene
roll an
booties or something on.
investigation
yeah,
while I'm taking the pictures?
yes, you can.
I rolled an 11.
Okay. O'Malley, you found Roberto's phone that had been beeping, and you found the other guys, the other two phones as well, and also equipment. You noticed that, and you also notice this, Moira. There are guns there lying on the floor, so maybe they had them drawn. And that's basically what you noticed for now. Meanwhile, Truku, you regain your composure and you rejoin the scene.
I'm just wondering if I can gather any evidence at all. Perhaps maybe look for identification of who these people are.
Okay, you heard you heard Casper saying that he knew one of them, and O'Malley has the phone, so probably can find identification there.
I'll ask O'Malley if he sees one of his people, like a zone sec guy here. Does zone sec wear? Do they wear body cams? I'm imagining they don't care as much about that sort of thing.
Probably,
yeah.
Probably the normal police, not zone sec.
Well, they are also zone sec this, so these probably have some cameras.
So I'll suggest that maybe the patrolman, if there is one, might have a body cam that might be useful.
Is there any body cam on the bodies?
You'll have to do a search for that.
I'm also going to do a search because I want to know if there's anything occult about this, because I do have that as a thing.
I'll ask Turco. He is a forensic specialist, so I'll ask him for those body suits for these scenes, not too smudge my clothes.
Your white Nikes.
Yeah.
Yes, you're not worried about contaminating the scene.
No,
you're worried about the scene contaminating your shoes.
Yeah, precisely.
I presume in my kit I'd have things that I could give them if I needed them.
Keep your crime scene from my new clothes.
Yes, but the one of those suits, those white suits with from the you don't watch CSI?
Yeah, I know what you mean. I'm not sure if I would have that kind of gear, but
okay. But there are other. But there are other forensic guys here on the spot, right?
Yeah.
If nothing else, you should be able to get a hold of some plastic foot covers or something. Yeah.
Yeah, something like that, just to protect the crime scene.
I'm wondering if I'd have a camera in my kit as well, so I can take some pictures.
Sorry?
If I could get a camera.
Yes, you have all that equipment. Yeah.
Well, I am specifically looking for occult stuff, but I haven't seen. I failed that role, so that was a bit irritating.
And I'll be searching for a body cam in this case.
So let me just recap. The forensic expert first couldn't stand the sight of the bodies, and now he's not able to retrieve things.
No, it's ridiculous. You can't retrieve the info. He rolled a 3 on that roll. He's trying to also to speak to the other guys to see what they've got.
Okay. O'Malley, did you do a search?
Okay, search. Sorry.
Moira, are you still looking for anything else?
Yes, but I only rolled an 11, so it was a shitty roll.
Search is with brains, right? Sorry.
Yes, Casper and Frisbee, are you doing anything else or just watching for now?
Casper is going to stay out of the way so he doesn't damage anything.
I don't have any skills for this, so
15.
Yeah.
15 for search.
Okay, you manage there is what is left of kind of the vest, and you can see a body cam there.
And this in that case, this is a zone sec guy.
Yes, you think two of them are zone sec patrol, and the other you don't know who it is, but Casper has told that it's poor Roberto.
Despite the fact I failed my role, is there anything that's will I be able to spot any symbols or anything anywhere?
No symbols, just maimed bodies.
Just this mangled mess of.
Yes, just a mangled mess.
Go on.
And I'll try to see if I can access the images here, or if I have to take back to the.
Do a
Computer?
Yeah, average computers will you
Okay,
have access to these things.
let me just checking my computer
Not computers in this case, tech.
Tech? Okay, tech.
Yes.
Let me check. Tech technician. Okay, 2. And brains, right?
Yes, brains.
Brains. So +5.
You notice that the so here with you there are two lab technicians and one senior patrol guy, and they are very uncomfortable. They are looking around. They're not happy to be here.
They're expecting.
This is getting to them a little bit. Maybe not expecting, but it's like
Okay.
this is not your everyday crime scene.
Yeah, crime scene. Yes. Got an 18 on tech. Sorry.
Yeah, you are able to connect to the camera. So you are all noticing that O'Malley is accessing some images. And yes, it's working. So
I'll try to rewind a few minutes.
Okay, back. So you move the back a little, and you are seeing them having a conversation. Not exactly here. They seem to be further to the entrance of the alley. So they are discussing something, something casual, and then they're looking to the end of the alley, and the recording seems to be, you don't know if it's corrupted or something, because the only thing that you see is kind of a shadowy figure in the end of the alley. They start moving towards it, and as they approach, you still see a shadowy figure. It's like it doesn't get more definition, and what you all see, if you are looking at it, looks like just a dark figure. It looks like a man. It has arms, but it's completely dark. But as I said, the recording must be corrupted because you can't distinguish any facial features. You can distinguish like even hair or something. It's like you can't see any face. It's just black. And as it approaches suddenly and very fast, it moves in the direction of the camera. You are a little bit startled, and then you just see mess and confusion and blood, and you can distinguish it. It seems like a person, but you can't distinguish the face. It's just black, featureless face.
Okay, but you're talking about the face, but the rest of the body. Do I notice? Can I Can I say if it's a man, woman?
No, it's all. It's as if it is a dark, neutral figure. But
it's a Sicari.
You say that?
No, I'm not saying that because I don't know. I'm saying it out of character. Margaret doesn't know what a Sicario is.
So it's just a dark, featureless
with
figure.
no dick, right? Or no.
Well, the camera doesn't stop specifically. They weren't like pointing there specifically
for the genitals. Ooh.
But yes, apparently there are no features.
While he's reviewing that, I'm going to ask Dr. Khan, do you see any animal footprints? This looks like mauling.
Yeah, and it looks like very deep. And if you look here, there is clear lacerations that would appear to be claws or jaws.
If you look at
I
this
was thinking,
detached leg, you can see an example
yeah,
of an
yeah.
injury.
Uh,
I'll be fascinated.
I was thinking animal, and I've written that down in my notes.
Is this like some sort of escaped zoo animal thing?
I've written down as possible causes, if you like. I want to research into undercover research projects.
I don't know if you want to, if Miguel wants to use some forensics rules to give some information to Mr. Khan.
No, the forensic rules are more for random stuff. So if he's just
Okay.
This is Ishiwakai territory, right?
I've
Like
tried-
it's very close to the.
Yeah,
Are they
well,
known?
yeah.
Are they known to use like tigers or something like that? Is that like a thing they do?
Well, there are lots of stories about the Yakuza, so maybe. Yeah.
One of those stories is how they stepped to the Franklin mob and got their butts handed to them.
Well, maybe. but
I'm sure it
probably.
grows every time I tell it, but
Yes, but probably yes. Someone.
How common
You probably heard the story about
I'm
them
thinking
using
that's
a tiger. Yes.
I don't think there would be actual wild animals. I think it would be more on the lines of Blade Runner, where everything is what has been wiped out. Like that.
All of you do a search now, please.
or I can see them also cyber enhancing animals or bio enhancing them
That
to
kind
be.
of thing.
Yeah, probably.
14.
I've got
Probably.
21.
Is that brains or wits?
Brains?
Brains. Frisbee can.
17 for me.
13.
Can.
15.
Okay. Can and O'Malley. So it's dark now. It was getting dark when you were arriving. So now it's really dark. Of course, there are lights from the street, from the other streets, but
I
here
presume I'd have some sort of light with my.
Yeah, like arc lights or something.
No, the guys that the other guys that are there, the technicians and the patrol put up some lights, but the alley is dark, so now you see more shadows than anything. But Can and O'Malley, you seem to notice, looking up. So in this area, the buildings are not very high. It's like
Two stories, 3 stories tops.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mostly 2-story construction. You seem to notice from the corner of your eye maybe a shadowy figure crouching up on the terrace of one of these the houses here, not staring, but
Observing.
Well, you don't know because you don't see any face, so it's just like seems to be a shadowy figure there.
I'll elbow Frisbee and motion in its direction.
Have I already seen the footage
Frisbee.
O'Malley had?
Frisbee is distracted.
Have I already seen that footage of O'Malley's or not? Did he
Yes,
try?
you all glanced at it while he was.
I'm going to try and take a shot at it then. So I'm actually a marksman as well.
Whoa.
So suddenly you put your things down, you take out
The cleaning lady takes 3 to the chest.
I'm going to say, isn't that what you I did?
Okay.
That's what we saw.
Okay, so suddenly Khan draws what
It's my rifle. I've got a rifle and I've got pistols as well. I've got quick draw.
Well, but you don't have the rifle with you, right? You left your rifle.
I would be able to get the rifle, wouldn't I? Be on my person. It's not massive, but I could probably shoot at this distance.
So you have the rifle with you?
Yeah.
Okay, so you all see Cad taking a rifle that he had like on his back and aiming at the terrace of one of the surrounding buildings and taking a shot.
I'm going to do it. Cold. It'll be cold as well.
You
20. I kid you not.
What?
net 20.
Nat
Okay.
20.
You take a shot. Sorry, I have to find the stats here. Just a second, please. When I said earlier that I don't remember recently having killed the character, you didn't need to prove me wrong so quickly. I'm joking.
It happens.
Beaumont! No, Beaumont!
The Sicario dies, the adventure ends, everything's fine now. Let's go home.
No.
Not necessarily. Not if it is supernatural, it might not be killed, but I want to see if the fucking thing bleeds. I was only meant.
So you had 20.
I've got a nat 20. Yeah.
Okay. So you looked up with the rifle and you see that kind of diffuse figure. You shot at it. Sorry, rules time.
But
what does it mean? Health dice. What does that correspond to?
Hit
roll
dice.
Yeah. Okay, but how many?
It's a D8.
D8.
It's a D8.
8 for rifles.
Okay, so it's a
And
D8.
I called shot. It was a cold shot as well.
Okay, so whatever is here as the health dice, I roll D8.
Yeah, it's the number of dice that you roll.
Okay.
I'm literally going for the thing's kneecaps, whatever that shadow is. It's quite lower down. I presume, all right, I got 20, but it's dark and all the rest of it. But
okay, let me just roll a few dice.
it's a pity I don't have a trank gun.
Sorry?
It's a pity I don't have a tranquilizer gun, but it's not. It'll be bullets, won't it? It'll be
okay. Okay, so do a damage in the location.
Okay. Well, it's a cold shot, so I'm calling it. It's at the thing's legs.
If it's a cold shot, you probably will miss it.
Really?
He has a very high defense, so I didn't do the calculation because you had a 20, but and it's dark and
1 for damage. Oh, there you go. That's just the way it goes, isn't it?
you rolled a 1 and the location. What was the location?
Its location. It was a cold shot, and it was so.
Okay. So where were you trying to hit?
In its legs, in the creature's leg, whatever that thing's it, lower.
Okay, so 1. Okay, so you got off a shot.
I see blue.
It seems to hit, but as I said, it's dark, so you can't really tell. All of you around him saw him do this.
Yeah.
O'Malley, you also had seen the figure. So the shot appears to have elicited no reaction from the figure. It stands up. Now you are having a better look, even if it's very dark. So it's kind of a sleek, human-like figure, but with very smooth, ebony skin, with no facial features, features.
Probably wearing a mask.
Very long limbs, and
By augmented.
yes, definitely. And
Some sort
he
of fucking
seems to have long daggers.
right. That's our fucking killer. Let's apprehend it. We can get after it.
But
But it's like the darkness. It's like he's absorbing darkness, so you really can't see any. It's probably a bio thing. Yeah, some bio.
It's probably a suit that he's wearing.
Yeah, bio suit. So all of you now are seeing this. The two.
I'm
the two
recording it
Come and get
with
it.
my.
Shoot.
I'll tell the other officers to point the lights at the thing.
Just a second. Can you check what your camera is recording live or no?
It's not live, but it's recording.
Okay, so you.
I'm not putting this live. I'm not going to show this to the entire world and make people panic.
No, I mean, if you can visualize the recording, or you can
I
only
think
do it
so.
after.
No, I think I would be able to see it because I can see it in my computer, right?
Yeah,
What
for
I'm recording.
composition and stuff, you would want that.
I'm
Okay,
recording with my lenses, but I can look at it in the computer, in my
do you
personal
want
assistant.
okay, if you want to do it, tell me.
Okay, then I will.
Okay, but then you have to kind of look away from what is
No,
happening.
because I can put it here.
Ah, okay.
And
So you do
look.
that, and what you see is that the figure is not appearing because, and you see it's a strange effect. It's like light is absorbing. It's like darkness. It's like darkness is absorbing.
So we can kill it.
So it's not appearing in the actual recording. You just see like a darkness there.
Did that wound do anything to it?
Because it doesn't it's like it doesn't reflect light.
Was it able to repel the bullets, or would I notice that?
You can't see it. It's a little bit far away.
Fuck it, it's not.
So the two tech guys, they look up, the two tech guys that were with you, and they start.
It's rifles.
They don't have rifles. They start walking very fast in the direction of the exit of the alleyway. The senior patrol guy that is there draws his gun and looks at you and says, "What is that?"
I don't know, but that's what did this. Let's bring it down.
Is there any spotlight here?
They put lights on it.
Yeah, there are some. They put some like field projectors.
I'll try to point them at that creature.
Okay, you point up at the creature and you see exactly the same thing, but better. But it's still a completely dark figure with no features.
If they haven't got rifles, they're not going to be able to do
and
it.
it seems that the darkness is still there even when you point the spotlight. You can see the definition of the figure, but no features at all.
Okay.
It's probably a very advanced biosuit, you think. Okay, what do you want to do?
I'm taking another shot at it.
Okay, so Frisbee is going to shoot. Truco is going to shoot again.
Well, I'll
Moira is recording. O'Malley,
Yeah,
Casper,
Moira's not gonna make the weird thing mad.
Oh, I've missed that.
O'Malley says submachine gun time and draws a submachine gun that he brought this time with him.
And Casper?
You guys tooled up for this forensics thing, didn't you? Casper is bringing out his pistol, but he's just crouching, and letting the pros handle it. But I'll get the pistol out in case this thing comes in my direction. But yeah, my assumption is this is some sort of bio-modded assassin or something.
Even with an 8, you still got a 12.
there's an experience value here.
And what do I get for my marksman? Sorry, it's
Okay.
three I've got. I rolled a 12.
You have one free round because it didn't decide to act immediately. So you all have one free round. So Frisbee, you're going to shoot. Khan and O'Malley also.
Yeah.
Okay, so go ahead.
I'll do a full auto on the thing.
Someone will have to tell me the rules. What is the rule? What are the rules for the full auto? Mr.
Full out.
Mr. Freezer.
25 for my shot, and
It's a +2 to the attack roll, and you
Yeah.
triple the damage. And then after it, you roll an ammo avoidance roll at a -3 to see if you have shot out your clip.
Okay, one at a time. Frisbee, you did your shot. How
Yeah.
much did you have?
25.
Jesus.
Okay, you hit.
I shoot people. That's what I do.
Location.
11,
Which is
which is okay. So I'll have to.
11 is abdomen.
Yeah.
okay. Abdomen and damage.
Damage is
6. Okay. You shoot. The bullet seems to hit the abdomen. The figure recoils a bit, and but you hear no. Doesn't scream, doesn't shout, nothing. I'm only going to let each one of you have one shot off because this is a free round. So, Khan, what did you do?
Right. Could my weapon be smart and could it have laser targeting?
Is it in your equipment?
Well, this is the thing. I haven't really bought any equipment. I didn't even consider this really. I didn't know we'd be fighting first in.
So let's assume that since you didn't consider and didn't prepare for this,
No,
let's
okay,
assume that
cool.
let's assume that you have your rifle since you already shot, but that's the only equipment that you have
That's
here in
fine.
this situation.
Yeah, no worries.
So
Yeah.
you can shoot
That's
your
fine.
rifle again if you want.
I've missed it. 'Cause I rolled
Oh, okay.
no, not
So
to-
you
I had all the bonuses, I would have hit it, but it doesn't matter.
how much did you roll?
8. So that's a miss.
No, you wouldn't hit. The defense is 17.
Oh, right, fair enough.
O'Malley.
So I have to shoot it with the
So you have
agility, right?
Yes, you have a bonus. What is the bonus?
Okay, so I have agility. My agility is 16, so it's +2.
Yes.
Okay, I have a target assist is +1, I think.
Okay.
Yes, so
3.
+3, and I have auto. Just a moment.
I think.
Where is it? Auto weapons. I think that's from the old edition. I don't know as
How much is the bonus for auto shoot?
It is +2.
+2.
Okay, so
+2.
+3, so +7 total. With
Okay.
the full auto, right? +2 from the full auto.
Right.
Yeah. So
Yes.
it's 2 from agility.
See, 1 from target assist, 2 from the skill,
The skill. Yeah.
5, and 2 from full auto.
Yeah.
7.
So you need
Okay.
at least 10 on the dice.
Okay. So I got 11 + 7, 18.
Okay. You it also give a location and the damage.
So location is a D20, right?
Yes.
So location is 15.
Okay.
And I don't know the damage for submachine gun.
The tens.
I
I
have a
think.
submachine gun. No, I don't have.
Equivalent of
One-
submachine
One
gun.
D6
I'm
plus
looking
one.
it up.
One D6?
Submachine gun is 1d6, yeah.
One D6, okay.
Okay, go for it.
Plus times 3, right? From the full auto?
Yes.
So 15 total.
Okay. Okay, this did some damage.
Oh, now I have to roll if I empty the clip, right?
Yes.
It's a D20, right? -3? Or is a D what?
It's a D20.
It says -3 to avoidance roll to see if you ran out of ammo. Yeah.
0.
Okay, you read.
I got a 3 -3, 0.
Well, then you didn't run out.
In this case, it's +3, not -3,
Okay, 6.
because it's supposed to be a penalty, right?
Yeah, so
Okay,
6.
so-
6.
It's still. Yeah, it's probably still under.
Okay, yeah, it's under. Okay, so Frisbee's shot hit him, and then the burst from O'Malley, also known as Mr. Uzi Guy, Patrick Uzi O'Malley.
Yes, something like that.
And you see that the figure reacted to this, and it jumped, and it's going to land in the middle of you, and he has this kind of long daggers. Let's do an initiative.
Right.
I'm keeping myself recording this from a safe distance.
Yeah.
What do you use as an initiative in here in the adversaries?
It's D6, isn't it?
It's a D6, yeah.
The
And I
6, yeah.
just got a 6 because I haven't got an agility bonus, so I've just got a 6.
I've just got a 6 as well.
7 for me.
But don't they have any plus or minuses?
Not necessarily.
Okay.
I've got lucky as a perk. Does that count as out?
Yes, you will not be the one that that you will strike if he's still
Right.
if he's still
Oh, I'm sorry
standing.
about if I got an initiative off quick, but it doesn't matter. I think
Okay, tell me initiatives.
7.
that's for
Or-
me.
And Truku.
I got 6.
Okay, O'Malley first, then Truku, then Frisbee.
And yeah, I got a 6 as well, but I'm not currently engaging. So.
Okay, so O'Malley, you shot.
I'll turn back since he dropped on us in the middle, right? Middle of us.
Yes, he's landing in the middle of you.
First, I'll just let a scream like a girl.
I'm
And
wondering.
I'll turn.
Oh, I'm just wondering if I could pass my shotgun over to O'Malley and let him just crack it in the head almost.
So I still have bullets on the clip.
Yes, apparently.
Oh, wicked. Oh,
Okay,
thank you.
I'll try to empty the clip now.
Okay, so go ahead. Roll again.
So +7, a roll +7. Okay. Natural 20.
Wicked.
Okay.
Oh, shit.
Location 4.
Okay.
If it was
Uh,
close, could he not make a cold shot?
Oh Jesus! For damage is crap. 6 damage.
4 is right leg for the location.
Okay. Who was next?
Cool.
It's
Ah,
me.
okay. Just let me check something for the clip.
Yes,
17.
Now you don't have any
So
bullets.
no, you ran out.
Okay.
Okay. Sorry. Tell me again the initiatives that you had. Truco, how much did you have?
It was 6.
And Marcos, so much?
Just 4 or 3. Something like that.
Okay. So Truco, what are you doing?
I'm gonna, if it's close to me, I'm gonna try and get it as in the head if I can. There's a cold shot.
Okay, so roll the dice. Tell me how much you had.
13 plus my agility. I don't get a bonus for that, but I've got 17 for firearms, and I've
No.
got
Yeah,
weapon mastery as well. So I got 17. I've got weapon mastery.
Okay, you were aiming for the head,
Yeah,
and you missed.
damn it.
It passed behind his head. And now he's going to act. Now that he's there close to you, you can all see this.
Can he now appear in the camera now that he's closer? Although I did take a step back.
He is appearing, but at the same time, he's not. You just see a black figure.
It's
because
probably
there are
something that's in the bodysuit that makes it.
There are no features. It's like just imagine a complete. It's like if it's like a wax, very smooth black skin. It's like a hole there in the image, and because the light is not reflecting properly, it's not registering.
It's probably the material, the bodysuit is done.
Yes, it's absorbing light, it's not reflecting. Trucu is lucky. Marcus or O'Malley, are you lucky?
Yes, I'm lucky.
O'Malley is lucky also?
Yeah.
Okay, Marcus, are you lucky?
No.
Do you feel lucky? So this is a do you feel lucky moment? So we
Of
will.
course I feel lucky.
So he's the one that is going to
Get hacked to pieces by the creature. Shit.
Okay. Give me
I'm
your
thinking that maybe Moira will also have to start shooting. Maybe they need a
Okay.
little help, but I'll
Yeah.
do that next round.
Yeah, same here.
Give me your defense, please.
15.
Okay, so he moves one of his arms, and it seems to have like a very a long dagger. That hits you. Location 2. What is a 2?
This is a melee attack.
That's
That is a right leg.
Yeah, right leg.
Ouch. And we are not using exploding dice. And it's 10 points of damage.
That's a lot.
We are not using exploding dice because I had an 8. So that would be so 10 damage. How are the poison rules, please?
Avoidance rule, toughness avoidance rule.
Okay, so go for it.
I passed.
Okay. So what was the location?
Right leg.
right leg.
Okay, so he like does a very quick movement, and the dagger slashes your right leg. Very, very big slash on your right leg, and does then 10 damage.
Can I shoot it now?
Yes.
Finish him.
The defense is 17. I already told.
Okay, then I hit him. Hit it. 7 points of damage.
Okay, that was good. Also, where?
13. That's
17, right arm.
no 13.
Okay.
13. A
13
7.
in the abdomen.
Oh, 7. Oh, that is abdomen.
Okay. You are not actually understanding how much he is wounded or not, he or she, or the person, the wearer of the suit,
It's a
is
creature as far as I'm concerned.
is using, but that seemed to have packed the punch. So the figure gives a step back and kind of moves away from the light of the projector and blends into the
Oh,
shadows.
fucking hell. So it's got like it's a camo, it's a predator, basically.
So you kind of you see a movement there, but
Yeah, it's like a predator suit,
you've
isn't it?
kind of lost its definition in the darkness. You're not seeing him.
How's Gorno? I'm wondering if he stole his fucking get up.
Maybe it's Gorno, but maybe it's Gorno. Well, it's not Gorno. Gorno would be dead by now.
Yeah, it's not Gorno. That's what I mean. But yeah.
Gorno went against O'Malley and lasted two rounds, so it's not Gorno.
Not Gorno.
So at the kind of suddenly you are not seeing him. Make a search. Let's make a search against the stealth.
I'll take the opportunity and
Searching against it still.
put another
I
clip
actually rolled a 20, not a natural one, but a 20.
And I've rolled a 15 again for that.
Okay.
Never mind.
I rolled
16.
an 11, so
Yeah.
I'm not seeing it.
16 for me.
Frisbee, how much?
7. No.
Oh, okay. So you all, except Moira, suddenly can't make out exactly where he is because it's dark here and the projectors, on the other hand, are very bright, but now they're not hitting the location where he is, so your eyes can't track him. Moira, you still see where he is, and he's kind of moving quickly away from. He's running away, basically.
Okay.
He's doing the run away.
And I'm gonna tell him, well, he's running away.
Where?
Get a shot off in the direction she's pointing.
Yeah, well, but you can't see. You just.
I can shoot. Can I shoot at him? With my
Yes, but
little pistol?
you still have to draw it, so it
Okay.
will take.
Well, I think
he's
I
moving
already
fast.
had it because I told you I was going to shoot when I had a
Okay,
chance.
so yeah, okay, so the
Well,
defense
anyway,
and-
I had a agility 14, 18.
Oh, you still shot him.
Yeah, for
So-
one.
Kill him.
So,
Got it in the
Damage.
left butter.
well, I have a revolver, so it's a D6, right?
Okay, let's see. There's a possibility here.
It's 1d6, just 1d6.
Yes.
So it's 2. It's only 2.
Ah, well, you did it.
Praise the butter.
Okay.
That would have been fun, right? If Moira had killed it.
Yeah.
Yes, you there was a possibility. He was down
Yeah.
to his last hit points. If you had gotten
Trail.
if you had gotten a 4, you would be down. So it was almost there. So you grazed his leg.
Is it
Raised
leaving
it.
blood trails or anything?
Good question. I have to check the book. Or you can tell me. Out of character, do they have blood or not really?
I don't think so. I don't think we're written about that, but at least in my mind, it don't make sense. What do you say, Miguel? Do they bleed?
What?
Do the Sicario bleed?
Probably, yes. Not normal blood, but something.
Yes, there will be some blood. Yes, it
Oil.
makes some
Ectoplasm.
sense. Some very dark
Black,
colored
yes,
blood.
blood.
Yeah, very dark colored blood.
Dark and thick.
Can we get an
Yes.
infrared light on the subject?
Calm. Wait. So
Tracking this trail.
he runs away, Moira. You still see him going to the corner, to one of the corners, and he seems to be climbing up. But then you lose him in the darkness.
But I got him. Yay. Do I
You
know I
you
got
got
him?
yes, you saw that he kind of you saw him react when you shot him. Then you see his figure up in the terrace with
Fast is
with
traveling there.
the light from the surrounding, because there is ambient light. So when he's up there in the terrace, you can see his figure again, but he's running away. So you don't have. Well, you can try to take a last shot,
I'm going to try and take a last shot.
but you're not seeing him. Moira is
I'm
seeing
not
him.
saying no.
Okay,
Yes.
I can take a last shot then.
Go
But
for it.
with a 2 penalty.
Okay, then I'm gonna pass, but it doesn't. No, I rolled an 11.
Okay, you still have a last shot, but you run away. So you guys, after Moira chased the creature off, suddenly there's some silence. The tech guys are in the end of the alley. They were scared.
What the hell of that guy was packing?
That
Some
was
kind of
no guy.
some kind of bow enhanced assassin. What the hell did we
Yeah.
get ourselves into here?
With a very good armor.
I've never,
Well-
I've not seen anything like it, but I know this isn't normal.
Well, I'll have to to ask Zonsec to give me some hollow point bullets for the armor.
Yeah.
If you can get hold of Zone Tech, we'll need. I think we're going to need smart weapons on this fucker. We'll get tooled up and we'll hunt it. We've wounded it. It can bleed. We can kill it. Damn it!
Forensic expert.
Yeah, for forensic, yeah.
Turned into a monster hunter. Oh well.
Yes, forensic expert / monster hunter / so okay, you're there in the alley.
I'm going to
Bodies
start gathering up
remains
my
of
test tubes and whatever, and try and work out how many bodies we've actually got. I'm also going to patch up Frisbee if I can, because I've got medicine.
You're going. Sorry, I lost you at Frisbee.
I'm going to patch Frisbee up if I can.
Okay.
Because it's a heavy.
Yeah, Frisbee. How damaged are you, Frisbee? How wounded are you?
Very
Very,
much.
yeah.
I need a doctor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How many hit points do you have? Health
10.
points. Oh, you have 10 in total.
No, I had 20. Now I have 10.
You're.
No, but yeah, but it's a lot. It's almost
It's a
severed
lot.
my hand.
Yeah.
Yes,
My foot.
it's but a flesh wound.
Yeah, it's but the flesh.
Try and patch it up though. So
Yeah. Frisbee is bleeding. He's bleeding.
So I think we better call a doctor.
I'll call
But
the zone sec
and you were
response team.
poisoned. How long does the poison stay in the system? How does it work? Okay, it's not
Depends.
nice. Okay,
It would depend, I don't know.
Okay. So Truco, do you have medicine?
I've got medicine. Yeah.
Yeah, of course, you're a forensics guy.
Yeah.
So you patch
Anyway,
up.
yes, but I will call a zone sec response team with a medic for him.
Altogether,
Okay.
I've got 15 and I got a +4, so that's 19.
Yeah, because I have first aid, so that's not very good in this case.
So everyone is like over Frisbee, like you're going to make it, man.
I'll give him a nut. I'll give him a nut kicker.
Suddenly you have a nut kicker in your face. This all happened quite fast because it was just a few rounds, and the patrol guys that were guarding the entrance to the alleyway arrive, and they're like helping as well. And O'Malley calls an ambulance.
Yeah.
It should be.
You may also want to let patrol know that that thing went somewhere.
We can track it.
Okay, if any of you wants to do that, please do.
Well, I know where it went, so I will go to the way and see if there's blood tracks.
You go to the corner. You kind of use the light from your device, and you see that there's some liquid, maybe blood, but it looks very dark.
So I'm gonna take. Hey, Tuku, do you want to take a sample of this?
Yeah, absolutely.
So Truco takes a sample.
Did he when I shined the light on him? Did he show any sign of not liking the light or something like that, or just?
No, but he doesn't appear in Moira's recordings. Maybe he's a vampire.
Probably, yeah.
It
Okay, he's a
appears, but in a
vampire.
weird way. It's not. It's because of the type of camouflage.
Yes, it's a very good biosuit that he was wearing.
Okay, so I'm taking notes. Hollow point bullets, tactical flashlight.
Yes.
White phosphorus grenade.
Garlic.
Garlic, yes.
Garlic. Garlic is good. Always have some garlic.
Can we get all grenade launchers?
Grenade, of course. I'm joking with you, of course. You're a forensics guy. Grenade launcher.
Yeah, if I'm in touch with Zone Sec, only I can get hold of all sorts.
You open your bag, white gloves, bags for evidence,
grenade launcher.
Grenade launcher. Yeah, never go out without it.
Possibly a camera, but no clean suit. But you know,
no.
Small arsenal.
Yeah. Anyway, now you're still in the alleyway. Anything else you want to do here, or will you wrap up here?
Fill it with fire.
Sorry?
Fill it with fire.
Do you also want a flamethrower? Yes.
I'm gonna pull O'Malley off to the side and say, would the Ishuakai be sophisticated enough to hire someone like that?
By any chance do you cross somebody who has the power and the money to hire someone like this to go after your guys?
Oh, maybe it was the dragon.
Just the Ishuakai. I mean, that's the only, and they're not far from here.
Yeah, but I don't think they have the tech like this.
I don't either, which means that we've stumbled into something. Do you think they were after your guys and not my guys? They didn't chase my girl.
Well, I'll just have to rewatch the body cams from the Zone Sec guys and see what the conversation was about. I don't know.
Yeah, we'll do that. Yeah, see if we can make out what they're talking about.
But
we can track it. That's all I'm thinking about.
And do I have any idea why my people would be in Ishuakai territory?
Well, the Medina Quarter is not exclusive Ishuakai territory, so
gotcha.
They could be here, but okay. So
that doesn't stand out to me as okay.
Yeah. So Truco finishes getting his samples, and then the other tech guys start bagging remains, and so you want to go. You want to go.
Sec, who's got the best pathology equipment?
Sorry.
Is it Zone Sec who would have the best pathology stuff?
Well, not the best. Future Genetics would probably have the best pathology equipment, but
can I get hold of them at all or not? I'm not.
No, it's a corporation.
All right.
It's a corporation. But you wanted to take a look at the recording again?
Yeah, just to see what was the conversation was about.
The conversation seemed casual. They were just basically the patrol guys were warning them not to go to certain places. It's like just normal control, let's say, like this, like
Yes.
like
Yeah,
drawing
just-
the lines and just like
Yeah, so I'll just ask Casper, do you know if your guys had some kind of shady side business that you didn't know?
I mean, if I didn't know, I still don't. But I don't think they're the top for it. I mean, I can look into it.
Yeah, but it's kind of weird unless all of them three were at the wrong place at the wrong time.
What about a field test? Maybe they're testing this thing out. They've altered something, a human, maybe.
Yeah, but field test something against zone sec, that's asking for more trouble than most people want.
I think that
You-
this
Also,
was
also, this thing attacked Frisbee and didn't kill him. That thing is now dead. It doesn't know it yet, but Frisbee will find it and tear its face off and feed it its own face. Like that's what he does.
Well, yeah, I mean, we heavily wounded it. It's bleed. We can probably track its blood now, to be fair.
it's the mantra. If you can hit it, you can kill it.
Yeah.
If it has
Yeah.
it dies, you can kill it.
well,
There's a small and subtle distinction between almost dead and Frisbee got a hold of me.
Mhm.
And it is a grisly difference when you see it.
but well, Turku, you must probably you can tell us after analyzing these bloods.
I've got. That's the first thing I'm going to do. Is
Yeah, what
get
Well,
are
maybe
his...
it's not blood because it's strange. Maybe just some fluid from the suit.
Okay, so you turn in the
What's
blood
it-
for
A,
analysis.
a thing that I want to ask: do you know? We know that one of the victims was Casper's boy, Roberto,
Mhm.
but we don't know
Yes.
who the other ones were yet, right? And how many?
No, O'Malley.
Yeah, the other two were,
Okay.
were zone sec.
Okay. No, I was trying to figure out exactly. Okay, yeah. We knew it for that.
He recovered their
So
funds
we need to
there
figure out why they were there, the three of them, if there was
Well,
any connection,
Then O'Malley, can you just have patrol
if there was a reason
dispatch
for them being
call-
attacked.
Oh,
Well, if can I program can I tweak the visual software facial software recognition program to track it, like to track a shadow?
Probably not, because it doesn't. It doesn't appear.
It
That have
doesn't have
a
a face.
a face, yes.
That's a problem with facial recognition. You need a
Yeah.
face.
The only thing you could do is track the blood trail it's left, and if this stuff vaporizes, I don't know. What does it look like in the test tube?
Well-
It looks like a very thick, dark blood.
Thick, dark, what? Almost black.
Yes, dark.
Well,
You're out in
probably
the field. There's not much light. You can see the exact color, but it's a dark red, but
And
dark.
what's it look like? I'll just shine. Have I got anything infrared? Could I shine infrared on it and see what that looks like?
Like blood.
Right.
Well, probably from now on we all should use some kind of infrared
That's what I'm thinking.
goggles and
Yeah.
or night vision just to track him.
And O'Malley, if you want, like dispatch should be able to do a roll call to tell you who's missing on patrol, and then find out what their assignment might be.
Well, but probably
You-
with
you-
the
you-
with
you
the
can
body
get-
cam, yeah, with the body cams, I
That's
can
true,
get
yeah.
You have
should know it's
you
assigned.
have their identification.
yeah.
from
Yeah, that's
the-
right.
from
On
the
the
front.
footage, it'll have there. Yeah.
Yeah,
From the
so
front there, yeah.
yeah, so
Yeah,
I'll-
they're two patrol guys.
yeah, so I will convey that information to the boss or to
Okay.
the
And if there
someone
is a
in
research
charge.
program, how many of these fucking things have they got?
How many of what?
I'm just wondering if it's a research program, how many of these things they have. If they've made more of these, whether it's the suits or whether it's the creatures themselves.
Well, you don't know who they are, so
Exactly.
Yeah, for that we must catch
Are
him
they-
first.
Are we able to try and work out if there's some undercover cloaked bio research
Here in the alley, no.
No, exactly. We need to get back to Zone Sec, I think, and start fucking.
Or wherever. Anyway, it's night. It's getting darker, so it's night already. There's well, some other tech. The tech starts picking up the bodies, and there's some stretchers, and they're kind of putting them in body bags and things like that.
Roll again before we go.
Sorry?
Before we leave the alley, I'm just wondering if I can pick up on anything occult related.
Okay, we'll check.
That's a 15.
But what do you know about the occult? What has your character studied? What is his occult knowledge?
Literally, it was about the sort of lore aspects of it, really. So just sort of, it might not even be able to tell, but if it's like sort of just a little bit better than general knowledge, I guess. Not a practicing magician or anything like that. He's just into studying.
Maybe this is a supernatural creature, but you don't. That could be an explanation for what you saw.
Yeah.
But you're not sure exactly what
He's
it is.
not sure it's right. Okay.
But yeah, it would be an explanation for this. It's an alternative explanation to the advanced biosuit.
So I'll the invitation for the dragon is tonight or tomorrow?
Tomorrow.
Okay.
Tomorrow.
So I'll just say I'll give you my contact for those who don't have, and I'll go back to Zone Sec and try to get some new equipment for next encounter with this thing.
So you, Frisbee, Truku, return to Zone Sec. The people, the technicians, the other guys, they wrap up the scene and also go. And Moira and Casper.
Are those bodies being taken on ice then? They're being taken to a mortuary or what the equivalent?
Yes, they're taking to the morgue. To the morgue. Yeah.
I recommend that they're incinerated.
Okay, that's a little bit extreme, and they're not going to do it quite yet. But they take your advice into consideration.
Did we get to follow the blood patterns where they led or not?
No, you went to the corner of the alley.
Okay, and then it disappears. Okay.
Yes, he climbed up and to the terraces and then disappeared.
Okay. That climbing thing. I mean, we've just seen this. This is why I wondered whether it was something supernatural. Because
you have no indication. There's like no symbols, nothing around that.
We are in Validad. It's a biosuit.
Yeah. Of course, it's a biosuit. Some tech.
Are you going to write a story on this, Myra?
Of course.
Well, while it's fresh in your head, let's each describe the creature to an expert system and have it draw a thing, and then we'll compare our two and see. Yeah, because if we can get a picture out to people to expose this, maybe someone will know about a project or military technology or something that fits this.
Yeah, that's actually a good idea.
Yep. I'm still not rolling out that it's something supernatural.
We haven't ruled it in yet. There's a lot in this town that explains it short of that. Yeah.
What is funny is from all of you, the forensic scientist guy, he's the one that's like, it's the devil. It's the devil.
Pretty much. To some extent.
You are all thinking about some biotechs and the forensics guy. It's the devil.
The end is near.
The end is near.
And he's
There
wondering
c-
how many of these, if it is, the thing is, he's got two possibilities. He does wonder about the occult aspect, but he's wondering if it is bio research, how many of these things have they made or are they capable of making?
Yeah, maybe,
Because if just
maybe,
one
but
person
maybe
thinking
it's the devil. Maybe it's the devil. Don't rule the devil out.
they've got never rule the devil out.
The devil is always a possibility.
Yeah.
Halloween, mate.
Well, I will give Myra glowing details of Roberto so that she can
Okay. So,
have
Moira,
a human
are you going,
interest part to her story too.
are you going to publish something about this?
Don't mention it.
Yes,
What was
Yeah,
that?
yes.
Yeah.
I know it's gonna. The last time I published something, I had creatures, but yes, of course, I'm going to publish strange
What-
deaths in the
In the
in the Medina
Medina.
quarter.
Okay, so it's going to be one of the news tomorrow.
Extremely violent. I'm not going to talk about the footage yet, but just that extremely violent deaths
Okay.
of two Zonsec agents. And what was Roberto?
Roberto is
is
a local entrepreneur.
Yes,
Yeah.
local
Exactly.
entrepreneur.
In the
Import
civil.
export.
In the civil.
Yes.
A local
civilian.
entrepreneur who has drug himself out of poverty and into prosperity only to be cut low at the tender age of, check my phone, 24.
Violin start playing in the background.
If not, Alexa, play violins. And then, yeah.
Yes, you do an eulogy for Roberto, and tomorrow you already forgot about it.
Oh no,
Something like-
I'll probably write an email to his parents or like.
Okay. You will carry on
Right.
in his honor. In his
Right.
memory.
The work must continue, but we will
Yes.
do it in his memory.
It's what he would have wanted.
It is.
Yes.
He would have wanted me to be happy.
Yes, definitely. So next day. So Franklin, O'Malley, and Frisbee have those invitations. Hill and Khan have more or less a free day.
When were you thinking of publishing the story, Moira?
Well, tomorrow, of course.
Right. So is that
So,
morning?
so today, so
First,
today you are publishing the story.
Yes.
you know what? First edition.
Okay.
The news. That's what I'm going to do this tonight. Is write the story.
Okay. Okay. So you stay up all night finishing the story, and then go to sleep in the morning.
I will
As any normal, decent, productive person does. They work and then they go to sleep in the morning. That's what mornings are for sleeping.
I will fire off a text message to Avril letting her know that I think she stepped into a hit that was intended for somebody else, but I'll send her like a week's worth of wages and ask her if, like pinky promise, like, were you into anything that would have drawn an assassin to you guys? Or was this them trying to hit the call?
She doesn't reply to you.
No, well, there could be one of two things. Does she accept the money?
Yes, but she doesn't
so
reply
she's
to
alive.
you. Yes, she just wants to stay away from all this. Okay, next day.
Right.
Still is sleeping in the
I'm
morning.
going to be doing a load of research then.
Okay, you are you get your results from the lab,
Yeah.
and whatever
Can I
that
get the-
blood is,
can I get the shit like fast track priority one almost?
yes, you get the results. Whatever the blood is, the DNA is not human.
Definitely
So
right.
definitely not human. So maybe it's some machinery, biotech, maybe it's some biotech.
But it is organic or not?
It's organic but not human.
Cats.
but it exists. It's organic.
Can I ID the bodies?
Genus.
Do I get any ID on the bodies? And can I look at the bodies now they're been put on ice?
Yes. The bodies was one local entrepreneur called Roberto, who was cut short in the prime of his life, and the other two were two patrol officers.
Right. So Roberto was what exactly? What was his background in?
Roberto was an extra without any lines in the story, who will appear in the credits as
I
like
get that he's
a tiny knife.
But where's he come from? How does Casper know him?
He's from Madrid, Spain, or his parents were. He was born here. He dropped out of high school early. He just didn't fit in, and now I found him and turned him into an entrepreneur.
Now I'm feeling sorry for that Roberto was dead. You are giving me. He had 2 kids and a pregnant girlfriend.
Yeah.
He had a hamster. He had a hamster named Lawrence, and I had to break the news to Lawrence last night.
Once a week he volunteered at an orphanage.
I gave the hamster to Jim Goring, who has probably fed him a poison by now.
He volunteered at an orphanage once a week. Roberto was amazing.
I'm looking to see what he was into himself, why he might have been a target.
He was a drug dealer. He worked for Casper.
Right. Okay. Do I know for a fact he was a drug dealer?
You are pretty sure he was.
Probably the immense amount of drugs on his body would be the indicator.
But his body is everywhere.
And again, he worked for Casper, who himself is
I
a
don't
drug
really
dealer.
know Casper. I only really know my.
They filled you in.
Right.
He has 50 business cards that say Casper's Candy Store, all the drugs you want.
Yeah. But actually, you did find in his personal computer his schedule, and yes, he did volunteer once a week at a local orphanage.
We'll see. He was helping them get their start.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Right. Well,
Roberto.
that just lost me there for a minute. I was just wondering if there was anything else that was connected. I mean, God, you don't target a drug dealer with some.
In the end of this session, it will appear just a dark screen in memory of
Roberto.
In loving memory of Roberto.
From all the children at the orphanage.
Yes.
Like pancreas.
A friend, a visionary, a humanitarian.
And hamsters all over the place.
The life and times of Roberto from Madrid. Yes. Do we have a last name for him then?
Juarez.
Okay, let's. I'm going to veto another thing. We can speak about bandages and Roberto.
You should make Roberto an NPC on the game.
If he was alive, he would appear again, but he's dead. Let him rest.
He can appear again.
His
spirit can.
He's an X character.
His spirit can appear.
He ceased to be. He's an X character. He is no more.
Around with 2 Zosek guys.
Sorry?
They were 2 patrols.
2 Zosek guys.
He found in the out of character. He was hanging out with 2 Zosek guys because it was the way that I had to join Casper with the group. So back in character. So the O'Malley had the body cam recordings, and basically they were some set guys were just you know that drugs are allowed normal. Well, some drugs like side drugs are restricted, but
Yeah.
overall drug consumption
Well,
is
that's the stuff.
accepted as long as it's done within certain parameters or in certain
Right, so the
places.
zone
So
set guys were
so
buying
basically they were just like coordinating with them, just hey, keep to that territory, something like this. It was just a regular like
Yeah.
check-in.
I get you. So
So
they've
nothing.
almost been buying them off to some extent.
So nothing very
Yeah,
very
nothing. Yeah.
extreme. They were
Nothing
just
sinister at
they were
all.
just controlling, seeing what they were doing, just maintaining a level of control supervision.
This makes me
Just
even think more towards field test for this fucking creature. They've just seen, look, there's dudes, we've got this thing, we need to see how it operates.
So
okay.
I'll just ask for the armory in zone sec for
Come on, the Uzi is your trademark. You can't have something.
No. I'm keeping the Uzi, but I'm asking for some goggles with low light
Okay.
and infrared vision and some hollow point bullets.
Okay, they give you the equipment that you need.
And I want a smart weapon now. I'm gonna get fully fucking teched up.
Okay. Be more specific.
I want a smart gun. Rifle.
Smart.
I want to be hooked up to my rifle like fully, properly.
But then you need to be by augmented. You need a neuropod for that.
Yeah. How much is that going to cost me, and how long will that take?
Okay, we'll do that next session. There are some rules that have to be made.
No worries.
To see we'll do that next session. But so that's your plan. You
Yeah.
will be by augmented.
I'm going.
You want to be by.
I'm going to go full on monster hunter for this mission. I think.
So the forensic scientist lasted 1 hour of gaming.
This is the worst case of compensating for getting sick at a crime scene in world history.
Yes.
What it was is he's got this military sort of background as well. Anyway, he's 40 years old. He's been around. He knows his shit.
He's seen shit. Yes,
as well.
He's been places.
Seen a lot of things. Knows a lot of stuff. His drawbacks are absolutely bonkers, mate.
Okay.
He's got drawbacks. Don't get me wrong. Weak stomach for one. As we've learned.
We've all witnessed
that.
Yeah, we've all witnessed. Anyway,
a bit squeamish, but a fucking good shot.
The following day. Well, it's already the following day, so you got your results. Moira is sleeping in the morning, and Casper, O'Malley, and Frisbee have an invitation for the afternoon.
I'll have to go to a doctor first.
But we don't know that independent of each other yet, correct?
Yes, you don't know that yet.
So I'm probably just getting gussied up for what I think is going to be a business meeting.
Yeah. Moira.
Yes.
When you wake up, more or less at 1 in the afternoon, I think it's a good time to wake up. I'm projecting my schedule to Moira. You have 2 messages in your inbox. The first, your editor appreciated the article. It's already published, so it's already available. It's in the crime section. what is written there? Roberto, and I will. Oh, come on. Now we have the music from the Bodyguard.
Bodyguard, yeah.
Yes,
I'm
Roberto.
actually thinking about Lady Gaga, because what's
Oh,
the name?
yes,
Alejandro, but it's Roberto.
Ah, Robert.
Since the first time you mentioned Roberto, I have that music on my.
Okay,
So don't call my name. Don't call my name.
Roberto.
Roberto.
Okay. So actually, I have three messages. The first one is about your article. The second, they asked you to write a small piece for a social section about a well-known Avalidadian entrepreneur that was killed, named Roberto, and and the third is okay. Let me gather my thoughts again. Is from what's her name? Amina. Amina. Oh, sorry. This is I'll tell her name after. It's from Transcendent
Hmm.
executive that is calling you for a meeting this afternoon.
Okay, I don't have anything for this afternoon, so I'll go.
Okay. The meeting, 3 points if you guess where the meeting is.
You're getting you, you 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 must make the rules
Is that the what is the name? What is the name of the hotel?
It's funny enough.
you
It's,
you must make in new flash a chapter just to put rules for forcing characters to meet up with each other.
yeah. So,
Oh God.
Tenuous links table.
so,
Uh,
so the meeting will be at the Mandarina Hills
Yes,
Hotel.
Mandarin.
no, I'm shocked. No.
It is true. So the name of the woman is Amina
Amin at the
Nasiri.
Mandarin.
Amina Nasiri. Amina is a transcendence executive. She actually has an office at the Transcendence Arena in the Bergen Tower, but she was like a storyline that you didn't encounter in Dreams of Flash, but the character is still here. So it's from Amina Nasiri, and she's well, she says that she will discuss more details in person, but it's a meeting for this afternoon.
I think it's time for O'Malley to be operated to the brain, and me also, because it's almost midnight.
It's almost midnight. Okay, do you want
Oh,
to?
tomorrow is not the brain. Tomorrow is the kidney.
Okay, the kidney, the appendix.
Yes.
Okay, do you want to stop for now and we'll continue?
Yes, let's stop for now, because if not, we're probably going to end up in the middle of something important.
Okay. So let's. Well, you already had an eventful introduction.
And no bandages.
No bandages.
No,
and,
actually, Frisbee has some bandages now.
Oh yeah.
yes.
I left
Yes.
them on the-
No, but the rule is we can have bandages if someone is wounded. That's the exception to the bandage gag.
Unless,
Gag order.
unless they're already dead.
Gag order on bandages. And a moment of silence for Roberto. He will be missed.
Yes.
So we can stop for now, and we will continue next session.
Next week.
We should kill an NPC each It's chess session, and then the
And
end.
in the end,
Yeah.
there will be a in memoriam of
Oh,
the.
oh my God! They killed
And next
they
week,
killed Kenny.
full of Roberto.
Yes. Okay. So, do you want to stop the recording?
Yeah.